Hi, my name's Ian. Welcome to Perth Theme Park Life. Today we're looking at Epcot in 1999. We start our trip with on the Monorail. We get a tour of the park and they talk about some things with there, like Test Track was in its early phases. So queue for that would have been about 4 hours because the technology was really unreliable. After that we go on a boat cruise through the Land Pavillion with Living with the Land. And that was back in the day when they actually had a live person narrating it there. And then we actually go to the Living Seas Pavilion before Nemo got there. And then after that we go to the World Showcase and watch a lot of street performances from like the China Pavilion and I think Italy as well. And then we end our day with a light show from the Dancing Water Fountains, which was I think themed to Rocketeer at the time. Please enjoy Epcot in 1999.
Inside is the universe of energy. Inside you'll find Ellen's Energy Adventure, hosted by Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Nye the Science Guy. Next is The Wonders of Life, where you'll discover Body Wars, which takes you on an amazing trip through the human body. Then comes Horizons, where you can experience 21st century living on land, at sea, and out in space. In Test Track, you can experience the exhilaration of test driving a vehicle on the fastest and longest ride ever created for Walt Disney World. Coming into view is World Showcase. Directly across from us on the far shore of the World Showcase Lagoon is our host pavilion, the American Adventure. The glass pyramids are the gateway to your journey into imagination. Inside, you can find the 3D adventure, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. Join Professor Wayne Selinsky as he receives the Inventor of the Year award for his incredible shrinking machine. Next is the Land, where you'll discover creative partnerships between people and the land around the world. In the living seas, you can descend via hydrolator to Seabase Alpha and navigate the largest, most spectacular coral reef environment ever created by humankind.
Look it! It's bigger than this spot.
I've never seen this park this heavy.
Cacao, which is a plant source for chocolate. If you look on the same side on the bottom, you'll see the sweet potato. They're growing together in the same area at the same time. This is called intercropping. It's another way of saving valuable space. Right over here in our terraces are growing some peanuts and rice. They're growing together in the same area, but not quite at the same time. This is called crop rotation. They switch after they're harvested. The nitrogen left in the soil by the peanuts is used for the newly planted rice. And over here some sugar cane, which is obviously used for sugar. On both sides here is a Casama Plant, which is a plant with a green and yellow leaves. Starch and eaten like a potato. And those three A-frames are growing loofah gourd. If you look right over there, you'll see the pacu. The pacu is a relative to the piranha, but it is a herbivore. It does not eat meat. If you're wondering why, treading here reduces the amount of stress on the endangered species list, but now there's over 1 million of them in Florida. Up here in the center zone, there's some American eels. By the way, the bass, tilapia, and the catfish. Straight ahead there, you'll see that lemon sandwiches for that big 9-pound lemon tree. If you're wondering about the sand is sterile. It has a nutritional value. Just serve as a base to hold the plants up. All the water and nutrients they need to get through black tubes in the sandwich is counted for irrigation. Molasses that it can also be used for chewing gum. This next greenhouse here is our production greenhouse or string greenhouse. Everything in this greenhouse goes vertically on strings. By growing everything vertically, it reduces the amount of rottage of the vegetable because it's not sitting on the ground. That is, there is foam floating on water, and that foam is a hole about every 6 inches apart. We're growing a lettuce plant in that hole. The roots to the lettuce are dangling in the water. We're also using rock wool, which is what's in those white bags underneath the pots, and what's in the pots, perlite. Perlite are little white balls that you would normally find in potting soil. We're growing plants that are disease resistant, and we're also releasing insects like the ladybugs to eat the aphids. The aphids are the insects that eat the plants. On the left here is our robot. We're using as he's gathering as much information as he can about the growth cycle of those plants. We'll take that information, analyze it, send it to the Department of Energy, and now use it accordingly. This next laboratory here is our creative greenhouse for grazing aeroponics. On both sides here, the exposure to the squash, that's the way they receive the oxygen. By going through the mist boxes, they get the proper amount of water and nutrients. Here in our biotechnology labs, our biotechnicians are working together with the United States Department of Agriculture and other organizations. They've been developed through biotechnology to enhance the gene that repels the insects.
Thank you.